Tahrir Square in Egypt's capital, Cairo. This is one of the largest gatherings since an uprising toppled the country's ruling regime a few months before, in late January 2011.
In my whole life, I never imagined seeing what I saw then. To be able to see the huge number of people protesting in one place was a great shock to me. People were finally awake.
Mohammed Gamal, better known by his web nickname Jemmy Hood, is a blogger, cartoonist, musician, and political activist. He's one of thousands of young Egyptians who use the influential power of new technology and social media.
We can now use the internet as a tool for change and not a tool to dream about change. We were all unified to fight the system. We all wanted a real democracy.
Egypt is a key player in the stability and future of its region. The metropolitan area of its capital, Cairo, encompasses the only remaining wonder of the ancient world, the Great Pyramid of Giza. But the grandeur of this nation's history has been at odds with its political reality, where stability came at the expense of political and social freedom. Under former President Hosni Mubarak's regime, it wasn't possible to hold an open political discussion. But with the advent of social media, Jemmy began blogging and posting his cartoons online to bypass censorship and demand change. And in 2010, Jemmy had the opportunity to experience firsthand the media and political practices of Western countries through a Young Leaders Fellowship program that promotes cross-cultural dialogue.
We got to visit places that I never dreamt of visiting. I visited the BBC, France 24, CNN. It was my first experience participating in political forums and interacting with important politicians.
The program is organized by the United Nations Alliance of Civilizations, which recently co-hosted a forum in Cairo on media and Arab-West relations. Jorge Sampaio is the High Representative of the Alliance.
Media can play a leading role in helping create democratic institutions, because Facebook and Twitter are very, very important, as we have seen recently.
Also at the forum was Etar Kamal, an award-winning journalist and author. She uses social media to discuss the revolution and its aftermath with her thousands of followers.
It's a very good time to be a journalist right now because so much is happening. You have so much responsibility and so much opportunity to actually not just create awareness, but provoke thought, provoke debate.
Etar took part in a training for journalists in Alexandria, Egypt, also organized by the Alliance. The training brings together journalists from Europe, the US, and Muslim countries.
Training of this kind really helps. It's very kind of interesting and challenging to work with people who are different, very different than you. So to meet people from all around the region, other journalists, to hear them talk, this is always #1 benefit for me.
As new media tools continue to empower the Egyptian people, they realize more than ever the obstacles in the path towards an enduring democracy.
The real test is whether the people will use democracy in the right way. Only then we will know the outcome of what we began with our revolution.
But for most of the young people who took part in the uprising, the process in itself has already proven to be an extraordinary experience.
We're so much more powerful. Once you've broken that barrier of fear, you'll do incredible things.